Ladies, gentlemen, gays and theys, welcome to Laugh Bath.
Unfortunately, our hosts for this evening, the non-binary boys, are not here.
We did receive the following voice notes from them.
Hey Reese, I'm so sorry mate, but I've lost track of time and I'm stuck in the smoking area of Wharf Chambers. I've been here for like 4 hours.
Hey, Lewis, mate, the Northern Rail Ticket Inspector drag act is starting in 2 minutes.
We've already missed the Paddington Bear burlesque.
No, sorry guys, I've realised I've got to go. I'm missing Laugh Bath. Right, I'm getting an Uber now. I'll be like 10, 15 minutes, but I've just been on Cameo and got the first person who could do tonight. I haven't seen them, but I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm so sorry again, mate. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hey Lewis, no worries. I'm actually stuck myself in a Toby Carvery toilet.
Oi, mate, you've been in there for fucking ages. I need a dump.
No, it's not coming. Yeah, anyway, my ETA is about half an hour or so.
For fuck's sake.
So, weirdly enough, I actually went and booked someone myself to come and cover us. God, I hope we haven't booked the same person. Anyway, I'll see you soon, and I hope the cover is okay.
So, without further ado, please welcome your replacement hosts for this evening, Sir Keir Starmer and Sir Keir Starmer.
Oh, Mr. Speaker! Mr. Speaker! Mr. Speaker, stop this music! Oh, bloody hell! It appears there's a shorter, fatter version of me, Sir Keir Starmer.
It appears there's a taller, uglier version of me, Sir Keir Starmer. If you're really Keir Starmer, tell me this. Would you privatise the big 6 energy companies that have made over £1 billion in profits during the cost of living crisis?
I will tell you this. I will never privatise those companies despite their billions of profits and profiteering and price gouging during a cost of living crisis. That is my promise or lack thereof.
That is exactly what I would say.
Now, if you're really me, Sir Keir Starmer, what are your thoughts on Baroness Thatcher, the Iron Lady?
But Baroness Thatcher had a mission and a plan, and she is one of the few politicians to make such an impact on modern British politics.
Oh, bloody hell, that is the sort of pro-Thatcher nonsense I would say.
I think the only way to decide who is really Keir Starmer is to have a democratic election.
Oh, that is absolutely right. An election for who should be the leader of this comedy night. That will be. We shall have at the end. We shall have an election based on which of us is more fit to be the leader of this comedy night. And in order to win this, I am going to make a solemn and steadfast commitment to you, the audience. This is a hard and fast promise. I will nationalise the bar here at Hyde Park Book Club. At the end of this show, there will be £200 behind the bar for you all to spend however you want. I will never backtrack on that commitment to you, the people.
I will also like to make one unwavering pledge to you, the British people. I believe that the most hard-working people in this society are our sound and lighting staff. And I believe that they deserve to be fully unionised to ensure that they have the best benefits available.
Oh, what a fantastic pledge. I simply cannot rival that for such a commitment that will never be backtracked on. Now, we are here tonight in replacement of the non-binary boys.
Now, non-binary is a gender that I do not understand or respect.
What a wonderful piece of transphobia there. That really convinces me that this might be me, Sir Keir Starmer. A complete disregard for every aspect of the trans community.
In fact, tonight, the only gender I recognise is tonight's agenda.
Oh, that was a good one.
There's 3 acts. There's 3 acts. There'll be a short break, and then there will be 3 more acts.
None of whom are welcome in my Labour Party. I commit.
Now, before we get drawn into infighting and party factionalism...
And I love party factionalism. You do know that.
We should introduce the first comedian of the night.
Now that is all the comedy we have for you this evening. What now we have is of the very serious matter of an election. all right, which I'm sure you're all deeply invested in.
Yes.
Now, I just need to give a quick update on the pledge that I allegedly made earlier in the show. Now, some newspapers have been claiming I said I would spend £200 on the bar tab. That is a fiscal nightmare. We should simply never commit to such overspending while the economy is in such shambles. In fact, I have said to the bar staff you will tip them each just as sort of an extra levy to really get the economy of book club going.
Yes. Update on my pledge. The unionization of the amazing sound staff. I actually do not support any of my MPs standing with any of those staff members. I believe they're already paid a fair wage, and that's it. No more wage increases for the lighting or the sound staff. Tom. I believe that I always thought that it was only the NHS nurses that save lives, but Tom, thank you for saving my life just then.
Yes.
Thank you.
Maybe, yes, we're dying up here, and yeah, we'll think about the union thing. We'll think about
We'll
it. Think about it, definitely.
A slight technical note. There was meant to be a really beautiful general election theme, but due to budget cutbacks, the clicker isn't working.
Oh, the clicker isn't.
The clicker isn't working. So we need to give our closing statements, and then you, the British public.
Does Tom just need to press play?
You make Tom.
If we
I'm
promise,
so sorry, Tom. I promise. Please.
We'll commit to a review of possible.
Ah.
We didn't have to commit to anything. Fantastic.
Excellent. Well, now that that's played,
I thought there was more than that.
there is. But like I said, the clicker isn't working.
Are we going to have to ask Tom very nicely?
Tom, would you mind again?
Statements for each candidate.
Oh.
The House recognises the Right Honourable Sir Keir Starmer.
Right, so here is my closing statement as to why you should vote for me, Sir Keir Starmer, to be leader of this comedy night. And instead of sitting here and telling you what I would do if I was leader of the comedy night, instead I shall just tell you why you shouldn't vote for this man over here. I mean, that is, my main thing is that I am not Sir Keir Starmer. And of course not, because, Mr. Speaker, when Sir Keir Starmer, in the early 2000s, was on the Police Service of Northern Ireland Advisory Board, he was supposed to be there as a human rights lawyer, Mr. Speaker. And when Sinn Féin MPs, who were getting beaten by the Northern Irish Police, joined that board, they said, Sir Keir Starmer, please, can you ban the use of rubber bullets on children, Sir Keir Starmer? And Sir Keir Starmer over here, he said, no. And he actually commended the police service of Northern Ireland.
Gentlemen, that this is a comedy night and to keep things light. Thank you. Please continue.
Mr. Speaker, as a rebuttal to that, I think you will see that I'm wearing 3 poppies on my person, and my opponent just the one.
Well, okay. As a rebuttal to that, I simply must take my trousers off. It's the only thing I can possibly do. I have been accused by the left-wing press of being a flag shagger, so I have ensured that my genitals are in contact with the Union flag at all times. That is my commitment to you, the British public.
Mr. Speaker, the public already think Keir Starmer is a man with his pants down.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Well, may I remind you that my father was a tool maker.
Your father's a tool maker. The biggest tool he ever made was you!
Mr. Speaker, if I may continue just explaining why he's bad and not why I'm good. Mr. Speaker, my opponent, Sir Keir Starmer, in 2009, when he was head of the Crown Prosecution Service, a newspaper seller named Ian Tomlinson was pushed over by the Met Police while he got caught up in a G20 protest. He was not part of the protest, he was there. Ian Tomlinson died of his injuries, and Sir Keir Starmer here refused to prosecute the police officer because he said there was a lack of medical evidence, despite 2 independent post-mortems saying he died from being pushed to the ground by PC Stephen Hardy. Have that. You monster.
Mr. Speaker, my opponent, his middle name is fucking Rodney.
I feel like some
now
of my
take a vote
attacks.
of everyone in book club, beginning with Sir Keir Starmer on the left.
Excuse me, neither of us are on the left. I, of course, am on stage right, and my colleague here, you're of course
Okay.
audience right.
Who is voting for Keir Starmer on stage right?
Who's voting for me? Chair.
And who is voting for Keir Starmer on audience right?
Ladies.
and gentlemen, gays and theys, please welcome your new prime comedy host, Sir Keir Starmer.
Oh, pleasure,
Well
pleasure.
done,
What
well
an
done.
absolute pleasure. No matter how you vote here in North Leeds, Sir Keir Starmer will probably be your next Prime Minister. Enjoy that. He's a fuck.
Thank you so much for coming to Laugh Bath. We made 0 jokes about baths tonight. A quick shout out to everyone who was on tonight.
Give it up for Harry Roberts, Luke Nolan, Sherman Rabbit, Teaser Mayhem, where's everyone else? Oh, fuck, Max Bonas and Becky Harrison. Oh, you weren't at the back. I couldn't see you. Give it up.
And give it up for a future of rubbish centrist politics.